I did a video about a year back talking about how your rebound relationship will fail. That video did some pretty interesting things. I didn't realize that a lot of people who watch these videos that are actually the rebound person himself. And I can almost bet you that there have been times where you thought to yourself, something seems a little bit off here. This person doesn't quite seem all the way here, all the way present. It seems like they talk about their ex just a little bit too much, or they're very spiteful or resentful of their ex. I had one person reach out to me and said, I was the rebound. The single mother left our casual dating. I feel hurt. I'm a fearful avoidant. Another person said, I was used as a rebound, then monkey branched, and a new guy gets everything on Easy Street. I am so resentful. I didn't know any better. This person dumped everything on me and then gave the new guy a clean slate after meeting him 2 weeks. 2 weeks. In this video, we're going to talk about what is the experience when you are the rebound person. Thank you for sticking around. If this is your first time viewing me, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that bell so you're notified for all my newest coaching content. Oftentimes, when you get into relationships with people, you don't really do the research that you need to be doing in order to understand who they are, where they come from, and their experiences that they have been through. So you get a lot of times where people have gotten into relationships and they're not healed. They haven't done no work on themselves. They haven't gotten themselves to a point where they feel like they're ready to move on and, open that chapter to the next person in their life. Most of the time, you get people that are trying to escape those feelings and those emotions that they're feeling because they're lonely. They want someone in their life and they want to replace that person with some kind of painkiller, all right? That's why they call those relationships replacements or rebound relationships. Now, it's okay to move on after a breakup. I understand that no one wants to be alone. No one wants to have to put some type of time frame on when they can get involved with someone else. But there are pretty much dire consequences of those relationships if you haven't taken the time to really carefully vet the person that you're dating and to make sure that they have left all of that baggage that they had in the past. When you don't do that, you run the risk of a person hurting you, a person not showing up for you and not being over the person that they previously were with. So when you're going through this courtship phase, you need to take the time to understand who they are, their experiences, and just how serious this last relationship that they were in. Because I get so many emails, so many people asking about, if this is a rebound relationship, if that's a rebound relationship. People have gotten married, had kids. Now I know there's going to be other coaches out there and saying rebound relationships can last. The old statistics that they were talking about, only 10% rebound relationships last. I have seen more relationships go a longer distance, but last, that's debatable. A person reached out to me via email coaching about a month ago, and I only got around to this just now. But I want to go ahead and read that email for you because it tells the story of a lot of people's experiences, all right? Hey, coach, one thing that I rarely hear people talk about is being the rebound. Can you give some tips on how to heal when you realize that you were just being used? This is really difficult, and I still don't want to believe it. It's like the 6 months we were together was a lie. I know it's tough. I know people put a lot of stigma on a person being the rebound person, and one that people have disdain for. Let's say that a person was married and you lured them out of their marriage, or they were in a relationship and you knew about it and you lured them out of their relationship. Then that's like the old rule of karma and you reaping what you sow. When you start a relationship on unhealthy footing, this is what happens. You get what you got coming to you. So if it's the other cases where a person may have just gotten out of a relationship maybe a week ago or even sometimes 3 days ago. I've seen, it come down to the hours where this person had already moved on and gotten into another relationship. Red flag, really big red flag. Whether you guys want to admit it or not, you have been someone's rebound. You have been someone that has been the painkiller or the person that they use to help get over an ex, right? Now, you can kid yourself all you like. But if you're in the dating world nowadays, and even back in the day, if you're navigating the dating apps and you're dealing with so many people that have been out of relationships very recently, then guess what? You are a rebound, and you have been a rebound. So enough of the background story. How in the world do you make these relationships work if that's something that you would like? I released a video like this 2 years ago, right? To this day, 2 years ago, talking about the rebound relationship and what to do to make the rebound work. It got terrible reviews. People were so upset about it. And this is like emotionally charged deals, and I understand you're hurting. It's hard to see your person with someone else, but if that's you, then just leave the video. But I want to talk to the people here who understand that they're getting themselves in a situation, because guess what? You don't own anyone. The person that got dumped, you don't own that person. Something was not working in that relationship, or they had some type of personality disorder, but we're not going to go there. Something wasn't working in that relationship, okay? And they decided to exit that relationship. And that's their decision, because once again, you don't own them. It would be nice if they tried to give the relationship another chance. It would be nice, it would be preferable, but most of the time that doesn't happen. Most of the time you have to pick yourself up and move on, and don't go slashing the people who have decided to start seeing them, because most of the time they don't really know. They might have had some type of jaded view about you, about what your ex was telling them. So if you are the person that's in that rebound, you're going to have to take it slow. If you are the rebound, take the relationship slow at a snail's pace. And I'm not lying to you, because usually what you see right away is they're coming in hot and heavy, and they are really wanting to do these things and take trips and do all these other things that's going to make it feel like this is a legit, long-lasting relationship. And you're going to have people that are going to be giving backlash, their friends, their family. I haven't had guys where he was like, man, yeah, I should have knew something was a red flag when her brother was like, man, she got a new dude every week. That's a major red flag. Actually, he's helping you out. He's giving you an Easter egg, because most people don't know what their ex have been through, were they anything about their skeletons that they have in their closets. So that was actually a layup for you. So take the relationship slow. Ask them questions about what they like in a person, what they want. What are the characteristics in a person that they want to date? Because usually they don't know. Usually if they're getting out of especially a long-term relationship, they're just trying to get out on the market and just have fun and just experiment with as many people as possible. If there's someone who's an anxious attacher, they're probably going to stick to the very first person that gives them attention, that shows up for them in a way that they need them to show up. And if they are an anxious attacher, you got to be careful, because they're going to become unruly sooner than later. I see this out of guys who just gotten divorced and they've been in really long marriages. That next person that they decide to be in a relationship with, they usually become obsessed with that person. That's when the unhealthy attachment really kicks in. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's about they might have been love starved with their marriage, or this person may have been someone that they fantasized about, maybe someone who worked at the office, and now that they're getting married, they're getting divorced, they can finally, shoot their shot. But know that if you're the rebound person, that you need to constantly be running tests about just where their feelings are for you. People go back to their exes more times than not. So you want to make sure that you're not setting yourself up to get your heart broke. So if you found this video of any value, please like, comment, and share. Reach out to me on my other social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, as I am Coach Court. Always remember, when you go be love, you'll never have to find it.